Chair. And I'm Dean Russell, I'm the Member of Parliament for Watford. And Alison, thank you so much for sharing what must be incredibly painful testimony with us all. It's very moving. I know you explained just now, but for the purpose of our reports and so on, what would you say has been the sort of main impact of not being able to visit for such a long period of time on you and your daughter, please?
Well, the impact is this young girl still believes in Father Christmas, and yet she didn't have a Santa sack. She was stuck on a ward who didn't even celebrate Christmas, didn't recognise it, but she knew. And it's just so painful to have it so clinical when she was failed in the first place to go in there. And then she's failed further by being in there. And the only people that have ever stood up for her are prevented. So we should be able to go in there. And perhaps if we were given the jab so that we weren't carrying it, but I'm actually shielding. So I'm safer than most people going in and out of that ward anyway. And I'm more a danger I'm less a danger to them than they are to me, but I'm prepared to put my health for my daughter. So could you just ask the question again? I just want to make sure I've answered that, please.
No, of course. I was just keen to make sure that we've got a really clear outline of the sort of tangible impacts of not being able to visit over the past year. I know you gave some earlier, which were really difficult for you. It's just so that we can really get a clear guide of what things need to be looked at, really, if that's okay.
My daughter and I, particularly myself, all of her life, she was basically obsessed with me. That's part of her condition. And she couldn't be without me. And I've worked on that for a long, long time to try to make her more interdependent, but she still wants to get into bed for cuddles. And if she's distressed, she lies along the bed with me. So you can imagine suddenly going into a place that is so alien without her huge need, there was going to be massive distress. And her already traumatic distress has been exacerbated beyond belief. She's now hysterical. She screamed on a phone to me just before I came on here. I hate you, I'm going to kill you. You've abandoned me here. You know, this is a girl who adores me, but her mental state has almost turned on me because I can't make her better. And it's very painful. And our contact now is like 10 minutes and it's very distressing. She can't even be civil to us anymore. She's just screaming and her swear words or something else. And this is a girl who's really quiet and sweet and lovely. And then suddenly, I don't like to use the word monster, but she's alien. She's just so poorly and we can't see her, we can't make it better. And by us not having that contact, she feels that we've abandoned her.